Hello po mga mommies, mga daddies. Welcome back po to our channel. My name is Chris po. I'm a homeschooling mom of two. If you're new to our channel is all about homeschooling and our homeschooling journey. Last time po we talked about yung step-by-step po nung pag-start ng homeschooling. Today naman po pag-usapan naman natin yung grading at saka yung assessment. So, how do we grade our children? So, meron po tayong tinatawag na learning standard. Sa independent homeschooler po, you may want to check po yung Deped's website. I'll provide you with the link po on the description box. For us naman po, since meron kaming service provider, they've already furnished us with the learning standard. On this learning standard po, we do have 4 components. The 4 components are, number 1 po yung quizzes or seat work, number 2 po yung recitation, number 3 po ito po yung projects or performance task, and number 4 po ito po yung portfolio review. Yung first 3 components po, ito po yung provided na ng magulang. So, yung magulang po yung mag-grade. Ito po yung 80% po ng total na magiging grade ng bata. And then, yung portfolio review po, ito po yung 20% na ibibigay naman po ng learning advisor after po ng portfolio review assessment. Since yung provider po namin is character focused din, so we do assess din po yung character ng mga bata. Sa character po, halimbawa meron kayong trait na gusto nyo i-develop ng anak nyo, halimbawa yung pagiging patient niya, kung na-notice niya very impatient siya, you can try to discuss it with them and explain to them, ano bang magiging benefit mo kung patient ka. Kasi minsan, syempre, mga bata hindi nila na-realize yan. Kung patient ka sa pag-aaral mo, of course, pag natapos mo yung pag-aaral mo, you'll get a good job. And of course, pag meron ka magandang trabaho, so mas maraming opportunities and mas malaki yung chance mong maging successful. Going back to grading po, yung quizzes, yung seat works po, alam na natin yung madali nang mabigyan ng grades yung mga bata kasi kung ano yung score syempre dun sa quiz, yun na rin yung ilalagay doon sa grades niya. E paano naman po yung recitation, yung mga performance tasks, yung mga projects, how do we grade our children objectively? Dito na po papasok yung rubric system. Ang rubric system po is typically an evaluation tool or set of guidelines po used to promote the consistent application of learning expectations, learning objectives, or learning standards. So, on the screen po, I'm gonna show you an example. So, this is an example of an artwork rubric. So, you'll see there's criteria po, di ba? So, on the criteria po, you'll see yung elements of design, yung creativity, yung effort, yung skill, and responsiveness. So, these are the criteria. So, ano naman po yung 1, 2, 3, and 4? Ito naman po yung magiging grade nila. So, halimbawa, yung pinakamataas is yung number 4, which is exemplary. And number 3 naman po, ito po yung standard na grade. Ito po yung accomplished or standard grade. And number 2 po, ito po yung developing. And number 1 po, ito po yung beginning. So, 4 being the highest grade po. So, you'll see po dun sa number 4, which is the highest grade. So, the artwork shows that the student applied the principles discussed in class in unique manner. So, ito na po yung mas mataas sa standard, which is yung number 3. So, yung standard po, which is number 3, it says, the artwork shows that the student applied the principles discussed in class adequately. So, ito po yung magiging standard, criteria. So, number 2 naman po, ito yung developing. So, sabi dito, the student did the assignment in a satisfactory manner, but lack of planning was evident. And number 1 po is yung sa beginning, which is the student did the minimum or the artwork was never completed. Okay, so we do have a set of criteria na for our rubric. So, paano nyo po i-calculate yung rubric? So, I'm gonna show you an example again on the screen. This is how you calculate the rubric. So, yung binigay ko po kanina ng example, yung artwork rubric, ito po yung gagawin nating example. So, meron po tayong criteria doon, which is yung elements of design, binigyan po natin siya ng 3, and then creativity, we've given 4, and sa effort naman po, we've given 2, sa skill, we've given 4, and sa responsiveness po, we've given 4 as well. So, ika-calculate niyo po, i-add niyo po yung 5 grades na yan. So, yung total po nyon, you have to divide it by 5 kasi 5 po yung criteria. So, the total will be 3.4. So, yung step 2 po is you need to compute yung percentage. So, yung formula po doon is average divided by highest possible score multiplied by total points is equal to grade. So, that was 3.4, right? So, 3.4 divided by 4 multiplied by 100 is equal to 85%. So, this is how you do the calculation. So, pwede kayong gumawa na ko ng sarili kong rubrics. But screen po, I'm gonna show you also yung step-by-step guide on how to create your own. Okay, so number 1 step po is you need to define yung areas po of consideration, yung categories or criteria. So, put this in the leftmost column. And then the next step naman po is you need to describe the standard for each category. So, assign this column as 3 or the meeting standards. Number 3 naman po is you need to construct the excellent column by adding one more description to column 3 that will make the category exceed the standard. So, assign this as number 4. And number 4 naman po is you need to construct the other columns, which is number 2 and number 1 with their respective descriptions. So, and the last one is you need to validate the qualitative measure by running through a sample. I will also provide you some, other samples po ng rubrics. So, i-provide ko po yung link po on the description box. Check nyo na lang po doon para meron po kayong other resources. You may talk to your children din po para they can give you some suggestion or maybe help you out to create the criteria. And then, let's go to assessment. Ito na po yung nakakakaba na part po ng homeschooling kasi dito na po malalaman yung result ng efforts nyo or efforts ng mga anak nyo. Kung ano naman po maging result, good or bad po, sana po wag tayong magagalit sa mga anak natin kasi they're also trying their best. So, yung pinaka-importante kasi, yung heart. We always have to remember that sila po yung mas valuable kaysa po sa mga grades nila. So, let us always show it to them. And then, let's always celebrate po on each portfolio review. So, what I normally do is, we give them a treat after nung assessment. So, whatever it be, meron pa rin silang treat. So, paano po ba mag-prepare sa assessment? So, sa amin po, may tinatawag kaming portfolio review. So, ito pong portfolio na to, ginagawa po to nung bata, hindi po ng magulang. Kasi initially, ako po yung gawa. So, anyways, sabi ni teacher, so hindi daw dapat ako. So, sabi ko na, syempre, first time, hindi ko masyadong na kailangan pala na yung bata ang gagawa. So, anyways, so, my daughter made her portfolio na help them, pero sila pa rin talaga yung dapat gagawa. So, these are just, the collection of the things that you did. Yung collection of quizzes nyo, yung collection of mga participation, recitation projects nyo. So, yung bata po yung pipili, yung anak nyo po yung pipili kung ano po yung i-present niya kay learning advisor. So, para at least komportable siya sa pag-present. Kasi, at least kung siya yung pumili ng topic, mas alam niya na kayang-kaya niya i-present yon. So, after ng portfolio niya, nung natapos na niya, so we have to submit it to the learning advisor by email and then we need to schedule na po yung assessment. Okay, so I hope it's clear po, and kung meron po akong hindi nabanggit and meron po kayong mga questions or meron po kayong topic na gustong pag-usapan, let me know po. You can leave a comment para magawa po natin next time. Maraming salamat po sa pakikinig again today, and I'm so happy po. Our journey is getting better and better each day. So I hope I was able to give you helpful information po para makatulong sa inyo. Please subscribe po if hindi pa po kayo nakakapag-subscribe. Maraming salamat po and have a nice day po sa inyong lahat.